Our next question for the panel says, if you were senators, what would be your top 3 objectives when you get in?
Okay, I think I'm close enough this time, right? Okay, good. I think my number 1 is going to have to be dealing with the Supreme Court. Okay, we want to make sure that we have a Supreme Court that's not super MAGA, super right, super left. We want to have a good balance. Right now, we do not have a balance. We have a Supreme Court that has told the president, hey, you can do what you want, man. We're good, whatever you want to do. We're going to put the crown on your head and you go at it. That's what our Supreme Court has said. So that has to be returned to a normal status. And we may have to do that by adding additional Supreme Court slots or making some ethics rules or both. But the Supreme Court has to be reformed. That's number 1. The second one, my big concern is making sure that we have elections that are going to be acceptable to everyone. So we have to make sure that we pass the Voting Rights Act so that everybody can be engaged. We want to make sure that we do that. We want to make sure that there are federal protections so there's no intimidation, so that people aren't being dropped off the rolls and all of this stuff that is happening now. We want to make sure that that is resolved so that we can have elections that people can count on. So Supreme Court, number 1. Number 2 is voting rights. And number 3, I think we want to make sure that people, well, I'd almost want to say 4, because health care is very important. And making sure that we resolve that issue is going to be critical. But we also agree that if we return and repeal this OBB, that will set the standard for returning funding to all of our states. So I think number 1 is going to be the Supreme Court reform. Number 2 is going to be voting rights reform. And number 3 is going to be repeal of the one big, bad, ugly act. Those are my 3.